The Miami Heat come in here off one of their worst losses of the season, a game you did against the Los Angeles Lakers. But Bam Adebayo is really turning into the great two-way player that Pat Riley saw when he first drafted him.
Yeah, they have 3 20-plus a game scores. Herro's out tonight, so it's going to be imperative that Adebayo continue his good play, his aggressive play, and making good decisions, helping the other more spot-up shooters of the Heat can get quality looks.
And Miami off to a good start at the offensive end. Chris Paul takes the handoff, whips it back to Craig. Butler, good help defense, knocked it away. Shot clock at 3 for Bridges. Loose ball, and Adebayo gets control. Here's Bridges one-on-one against Lowry. A couple of Villanova guys there. Miami playing the last game of a 5-game road trip. They're 2-2 so far. Chris Paul into the paint, 15-footer. Tipped up by Bridges, and Butler on the move.
They were there for so long. It's hard to be in one spot.
And it also depends on who's at home.
One more to Bridges. Nice crossover. Kicks it out to Paul, and we got a whistle. A 3-second violation against Phoenix.
You get an appreciation, as you're talking to Coach Monty Williams before the game, and I've been there. You get an appreciation for the franchise players that you have the luxury of playing with. They make life so much easier when they're in uniform.
Jimmy Butler off a nice hit-ahead pass. Victor Oladipo came into the ballgame during that last timeout. And a guy that has been on an upward arc for Miami. Ayton spins inside. A little bit strong. Adebayo with yet another rebound. Bridges with the steal. Shamet. Boy, that's a great catch by Ayton, but in heavy traffic, knocked out of bounds.
If you're Ayton, you got to catch this basketball. The question is there contact. It doesn't matter. Catch it and explode to the rim.
You're going to get rid of those shots.
Tries a mid-range this time, and way strong. Out of bounds, it'll be Miami basketball. Lee over to Ayton, pulls the 3. Lowry with a good block out on Bridges.
Stays ready when called upon, whether it's big minutes or backup minutes.
Oladipo goes under the screen on Paul. Picks up Bridges on the other side. Bridges put his head down, got tied up, and that's going to be a jump ball.
And the Heat staying in that zone.
They play zone more than any other team in the league in the half court. Lee off the Landale screen, right. Good hands by Highsmith. Boy, Highsmith, quick hands. Shot clock down to 12. Washington pulls the 3. And Adebayo with another rebound. Washington Jr. gets the call from Monty Williams.
And back to the zone.
Man, he popped the clutch, but got blocked by Adebayo.
Do you guys vote on your phones?
Actually, I do.
I don't, and I don't believe in the triple voting.
Why?
One person, one vote. It's an American way.
Victor Oladipo got a whistle first. Victor Oladipo showed some good activity. That one kind of came to him.
What if it's both clear path and a take foul?
Under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Oladipo ready to come back into the ball game for Miami. Ayton hands it off to Bridges. Good help by the Heat.
To be able to create that momentum is so important.
Nice pass by Ayton. Craig couldn't catch it. Bam, first one to the floor. Miami comes up with it. Washington out front. The Heat switch it. Adebayo picks him up. There's the lob for Ayton, a little bit too high. Back out to Washington Jr. They got it back. Craig.
I should have been
no
backcourt.
over back. It wasn't tipped into the backcourt. Washington Jr. And this time Bam controls.
And they're going with Damian Lee, but oftentimes they'll have, and you saw it in the first half a little bit, Landry Shamet would be the primary ball handler.
Shamet getting into the lane, missed a wild shot.
He's played enough minutes, taken enough charges. He can celebrate however he wants.
You're right, he's a champion.
Bridges kicks into Ayton. Little jump hook, rolls out.
The same way that a guard facilitates.
But a guard can go get his own a little bit. I'm just saying it's a little bit easier.
Butler with the steal, elevates and finishes.
You'd rather not have a vital cog like Jay Crowder? I don't get it.
Craig on the drive. Missed the shot, and Butler with a rebound.
Can you create a good shot right out of a out-of-bounds situation?
Goes to Ayton in the corner against Oladipo. Great activity defensively by Oladipo.
And if you don't practice as much as these teams choose not to practice, it's going to be hard to get that part of the game down.
Well, he registered his 19th double-double and a bucket at the other end. That was Gabe Vincent. That snaps an 8-0 Phoenix run. Miami still up by 7, approaching 2.5 to go in the third. Nice roll, and had it knocked away by Lowry.
Well, Jimmy was beating us with the pass. We're doubling sometimes, but we doubled a lot early in the quarter, and they just open up threes on the backside. We have to have the ability to guard him straight up so we don't give up threes.
No Chris Paul the rest of the way. You can't replace him, obviously.
Forcing the miss.
Landale jump hook short. When you look at a player in the eye, knowing that the rest of his season and livelihood is on the line.
He may well already know the answer. Okay. I don't know if you would start a guy in a game and then cut him. I'd be shocked. I don't know if they have the depth to be able to do that, maybe, but
Miami up by 8.
Going exclusively zone so far in the fourth quarter.
Trying to screen the top guy there, and inside Landale on the short roll to Wainwright. Everything but the bucket. Landale working, but
The diving ability of Ayton, it can create some opportunity.
good hands. Oladipo off to the races. Raises up. Got fouled.
Martin's been hurt a good part of the year. Duncan Robinson is hurt now. I mean, they need guys like that. Beautiful steal. Yeah.
Oladipo, room service. Suns have numbers 3-on-1. Craig bounces out to Shamet.
Washington gave that ball up far too early to Torrey Craig.
Ayton double teamed by Highsmith. Lead back out top to Craig. Guarded by Strus. Butler on Shamet. Turned the corner, but he lost the ball. Lee, bounce pass, one more, too much maybe.
Well, I should have been with you because they got me for 20 last night.
Ayton inside with the jump hook, no good. And out to Strus. Bridges will trigger for Phoenix. Guarded by Butler. No ball pressure on the inbounder. And Butler almost came up with a steal. It's Miami basketball. He tipped it, and it subsequently went off of Ayton. Strus with the free throw. It's 104-96. Washington Jr. This one's over. Miami will wrap up this 5-game road trip, finishing it up 3-2, punctuating it with a win here in the desert at Footprint Center. They ended up with 3 different players with 20 or more.